Hello everyone, my name is Maria.
My name is Valerie.
My name is Dennis.
We are 42 Silicon Valley students and today we want to present our group project. It's a FileMaker app for LGBTQ Center. Our main goal was simplify their workflow and automate routine tasks which they have to do every day.
And now let's have a look at our app. We started by designing an ERD diagram. We started a little bit differently, but while we were working on the project, we made necessary changes, ending up with the diagram you see on the screen. We also designed a couple sample layouts, just so we know how our future app will look like.
Maria, Valerie, and I worked mostly together, but each of us had a main area of focus. After finishing the ERD diagram, I started planning the UI. I tried to figure out how user will interact with the app. I drew a couple of sketches to simplify our development process.
So let's go back to the dashboard. I was mostly working on booking third parties and daily tailing. Let's imagine that I'm a manager and I'm trying to book the hall in the past. And an error message would appear on the screen, as we can see. We also can book hall twice for the same day. Here Denise helped me to integrate the Google Calendar that has all upcoming events. From here we can also go to the daily tally. View all referrals by day or print them in a report. We can add here like and we can see that it's working.
I was also working on the design for this app, starting with the dashboard and trying to make all layouts look kind of similar. On the left, I added the button to view all users, and I can search them right here by name. And here I added some Tableau charts that visualize the data we have about our users. On the right, we have all the main navigation buttons. I worked on both Cyber Center and event attendees. And the main challenge for me was to fully understand the purpose of join tables and use them in our app efficiently, like I did it here and in events layout. So I can sign in user using this button that leads us to all users layout. So I can choose some random user and sign into Cyber Center. Once I click this button, the user appears on the screen. Cyber Center logs contains all the charts, also made in Tableau. To visualize wait times, sign-ins by time, and current month statistics. Maria helped me with the waitlist, and together we finished creating this part of the app.
So let's check it out. Let's add more people. Because as we can see that for the full capacity is 6 and the current users are 5. So right now we got our fully capacity. So let's try more. So when the users reach the maximum capacity, we can't send people to the Cyber Center anymore. Instead, the error message will redirect us to the waitlist. To create a waitlist, we used another join table for the attendees, and here we can see all the people. Add to the waitlist. Let's try more. Another feature we have in the ability for the third parties to create events. In order to do this, we go here and we can view all events by the third parties. Button over here shows the directions for the users how to get there. And also, if we're gonna create the event and we don't have the company in our database, we can go over here and create new company. Do not save.
I was working on programs, events, and later on integration with Google Calendar. Let's interact a little bit with the app. Here we can create new program. Let's choose some program and create new event. Then we can add the event to the calendar. Here we can see the event appear in a calendar. Let's go to the all events. We can search or sort by the type, duration, or date. Something like that. Or like that. Let's choose some dates. Great. Let's show current events. Then we can interact with the calendar. Okay. And in this layout, you can see events spread in the time.
So now we can go to all users layout and see some extra features that we added. So this button over here leads us to another layout that shows all our users by zip code. Let's go back, and here we can see all the events this person visited, and here we can see the date of their first visit. Users can sign in for the event the same way they sign in for the Cypress Center. All we have to do is to go to the event details, for example this event, and press this button, add more people to event. Okay, sign up for the event right here. We can also print a list of all attendees, send them an email reminder with a custom message, and see the total number over here. When the list is empty or the emails were not sent yet, we won't see these two lines. Over here are the directions to the event.
To sum up, we want to show you all the reports. Let's go to the demographic layout. So over here we can sort people by program participation, first visit, age range, gender identity. Each report can be printed, data can be either imported or exported. The program participation layout works the same way.
Maria did all the security levels, so only people with the right access rights can modify data. The users can't see our desktop version at all. Instead, we have a script that determines what device they are using, and if they have only guest access and use tablets, they're redirected to a different dashboard, as you can see right here. The staff in the center would give tablets to people who want to view all current programs and events and potentially subscribe to them. So guests don't see a lot of features and have read-only rights. However, they can sort, search, and just view different events.
It was a pleasure to explore FileMaker features together and work on this app. We learned a lot about time management, teamwork, workflow. We learned how to use different platforms such as Tableau, Balsamiq, Lucidchart, and so on.
Yeah, it was a great experience to integrate different apps like Google Calendar.
We are thankful for this opportunity, and we also wanted to say a big thank you to the FileMaker team and especially Chris Ippolite for his great training. So yeah, thank you for your attention. Bye!